Logan Paul versus KSI, the YouTube event of the year. 800,000 live viewers at $10 a pop, plus millions more watching illegally. Two YouTubers enter the ring, but only one can come out victorious. Wait, what do you mean it was a draw? Seriously? I have a small confession to make, guys, and I really hope you don't think less of me after I tell you I was one of the 800,000 people who paid to watch the event live. I didn't realize that Twitch was just letting illegal streams get 500,000 viewers and doing nothing about it. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but that sounds super shady to me. So yeah, I paid money to sit on my couch and watch a bunch of people I don't really like get punched in the face. I mean, it was a good time. I don't really regret it, but honestly, after seeing how it ended, I'm calling shenanigans. Apparently, Keemstar reported months ago about how it was supposed to be a two-part event and they were gonna have a draw so that the first event could be held in the UK where KSI makes the money, and the second event could be held in America and then Logan Paul would make the money. So basically, they would just double the amount of money they could make off this thing. And if that's true, that really sucks, dude. Okay, I just want to point something out real quick here before we go any further. It wasn't a planned draw, but a planned rematch that Keem reported on. I'll talk about that later. It was already pretty obvious at this point that it was a big business opportunity, more so than a beef settling between Logan and KSI. I mean, take two of the biggest YouTubers in the world, put them head to head in a new genre, by the way, because I mean, you know, boxing isn't something that most of these YouTubers do. And you have a recipe for making a whole bunch of money. And I respect that, okay? Like, I respect the hustle. If you can make money, go ahead and make money. If people want to pay you, take their money. But if you're misleading people so that you can make more money on them, that would really be shitty, and obviously we can't really prove what happened there. All I really know is it looked like Logan was gonna win that fight for the first couple of rounds. I was like, damn, this guy is really ripping into KSI, but it was all downhill from there, and by the end of it, KSI was definitely on top of the game. But, you know, when it comes to boxing, it's about the points. Who got the most points, right? And that's where the draw came in. Two of the judges said it was an even split on points. One of the judges said there was one extra point for KSI over Logan. That doesn't matter because two of the judges had a draw, so it's a majority draw. Bam, it was a draw. So I'm sure most people are probably pretty disappointed in the outcome because it does kind of feel like a bait and switch. Like, oh, here we go, this is gonna settle it forever. Who's gonna win? Nobody. But anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. I just wanted to get that out there. That's not really the focus of the video. I'm here for the memes. Okay, it was a big event. Lots of people are making videos on it. I want to see what they've created. Obviously, guys, we're going to start with one of my favorite channels on YouTube, Surreal Entertainment. KSI versus Logan Paul boxing match in a nutshell. It's 4 minutes long. I like how there's just one commentator there. What's wrong with his... Oh, I was really confused what was going on with his arms, but they're just in the chair. Right, of course.
Yeah, so up until this point there have been a bunch of fights of YouTubers no one really cares about. How interesting. But now it's finally time for Jake and Deji to box it out.
Okay, so we're getting the Jake and Deji boxing match first, guys. And I just want to point out that I did correctly predict who was going to win that one, okay? Fight predictions. Jake wins, KSI wins. I was so damn close to getting it, guys. So damn close.
Yeah, it's time to get this party started. Coming to the ring first is Jake Paul.
Beautiful face you got there, dude. I like how he's not even speaking from his mouth. Like, of course not. Well, damn, look at that entrance. Jake Paul, turn it up. Here comes Comedy Short. Comedy Skirt, more like it. Okay, how are they gonna do this fight? I'm very excited. Why is the referee so big, man? Got him. This is very accurate to what actually happened. I mean, Deji got quite curb stomped, you know.
Okay, the winner is Jake. Do you have anything to say?
New merch?
Yeah, buy my merc.
Away he goes. Off to sell his merch. Here comes Logan. Enter the log. Damn. Damn.
All right. And here is the nightmare. See.
To see.
Okay, you can begin.
So this one has rounds, guys. They're going for accuracy here. This is why I thought Logan Paul was gonna win, okay? Because he hit him a lot. For 2 rounds. Here comes round 2. Same thing again. Logan wins.
Hold on a second.
Man!
You hit him after the bell.
I forgot that happened. That was some real sleazy stuff, man. Damn. Just had to stir it up, didn't he? Just had to do something real stupid. Well, at least he didn't ask Logan Paul if he could motorboat him and get kicked out of his own event.
Not cool. Red card.
You can't give a red card in boxing.
Okay, time for the next round.
Come on, guys. Make love, not war. Why fight when we can instead all get along?
I don't remember this happening.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Thanks, Sheldon.
Thank you, Sheldon.
However, guess what?
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 Number 1 victory royale.
I think that would have been a much better way to actually end the fight, guys. At least that would have been surprising, you know. Jake Paul may have won, but Deji made him look like this, so who's the real winner? You know, I kind of feel like having a bloody nose is not as bad as having to throw in the towel in the 4th round, you know. Maybe that's just me. Shout out to everyone that didn't pay and just watched the stream with some dodgy link. We're the real winners tonight. Yeah, you are. But I mean, why use a dodgy link when you can just go to the most viewed stream on Twitch, you know? Smart. We found a body! It's funny because, you know, I mean, Jake won, but there are more images of him with a bloody face than there are of Deji doing whatever the hell he did, which was pretty much nothing. That moment when you realize you now get the opportunity to make twice as much money from the KSI versus Logan hype. Oh yeah, I just remember that Dolan Darker tried to upload a meme video from the fight, and the footage was blocked in all countries. Thanks a lot, guys. You won't even let people make memes on your fight. Video unavailable. This contains content from ATH Piracy, who has blocked it on copyright grounds. Isn't that just wonderful? You can't upload clips from the fight, but you can stream the whole thing on Twitch, and the admins, they're just gonna watch it.
Chris Brown.
Wait, what? Whoa.
Chris Brown.
Oh man. Hey, listen. We can all disagree on if Logan Paul or KSI is better. You might want to say they both suck, but I think we can all just come together in admitting that nobody likes Chris Brown, right? I hope. Chris Brown sucks. That look you give each other when you realize you just doubled your money. Okay, I need to know what PewDiePie said about this thing because it seems like he might have actually reacted to some stuff and didn't have it get taken down or something.
I got bad news for you. Just take it from Jake himself.
And if you think you're gonna be able to watch it for free afterwards, you're wrong. Because there's people stripping down all of the content that everyone else uploads. So the only way you're gonna be able to see the fight is if you get the pay-per-view.
Don't worry.
Wow. Just wow, man. That's really sad. You know what? I was trying to just watch some Logan Paul KSI memes here, and it turned out so badly because of the fact that they're just ripping it all down. I pay for the event. I want to see some memes. Had to check another great animation channel, Creamworks, to see if they had anything to say. They did upload a video 2 weeks ago about the KSI versus Logan Paul face-to-face.
So what are you going to do about this?
I'm going to smash his face into the ground.
Yeah, okay, you have no idea what you got yourself into.
Yes, I do. I'm going to slap you with my big black...
Family friendly, JJ. We don't want to be demonetized by the YouTubes.
Oh, right. Well, I will eat your ass.
Dude, I said stop it, JJ. This isn't the time for it.
Well, August 25th, I'm chewing your dick off.
Why the KSI versus Logan Paul draw wasn't fake. Okay, well, I would actually like to hear what this guy has to say about it.
So first off, in regards to the rematch stuff, yes, they absolutely had it in their best interest to make a rematch happen. But they both already said that they would take a rematch from the other if they won or not either way. And there were plans for a rematch since well before the fight actually happened. Like in a leaked contract, I believe KSI stood to lose 50% of the ticket sales in Manchester Arena if there was no rematch in America. Whereas if there was one, he got to keep 100% of the ticket sales.
Okay, so I get what he's saying here, guys. He's saying that a rematch could happen either way, and that makes a lot of sense because you don't necessarily need to have a draw to have a rematch. So that's definitely one argument as to why it wasn't fake.
Things would, again, have been more suspect to me if it was a complete draw and not just a majority draw. Like, there was one judge who had the match won in favor of KSI.
No. That's a terrible argument right there, okay? Because if you wanted something to seem a little bit more convincing, wouldn't you want one of the judges to make a different call than the other two? That's what I would do. If I was going to rig it, I would definitely have it so one of the judges did that and the other two judges said it was a draw.
Now, this is what personally changed my opinion. I'm not saying it will change yours, but the person is asked to remain anonymous, so it's up to you if you want to take this with a grain of salt or not, but here's what he said in regards to the Logan Paul versus KSI fight. Logan dominated the first 2 rounds with superior boxing skill, speed, and power. While he stood tall and used his leverage well, he had the same flaw as his brother Jake, leaving his left hand low. In the 3rd round, KSI started to exploit Logan's lack of left-handed defense with wild overhand rights that started to connect. KSI won the 3rd round. Starting with the 4th round, Logan started showing signs of heavy arms, but he continued to press the fight to KSI. He connected regularly, but his punches were slowing and his power diminished. While weak, he still won the round. KSI weathered the early storm by Logan and clearly had the better stamina. Not sure whether it was the early blast of aggression or lack of aerobic training, but for a former wrestler, Logan's stamina was poor to say the least. As Logan's exhaustion grew through rounds 5 and 6, KSI dominates. However, with the dominance of Logan in the first 2 rounds, and in my opinion, him winning the 4th round, I couldn't see the fight being anything other than a draw.
Okay, so that's actually a really good breakdown of what happened. Because as I said, Logan did really well in the first couple of rounds. It was kind of all downhill from there. He ran out of stamina. He's a bigger dude. He's got more muscles, and I think it weighed him down. And that was kind of his flaw there. KSI just wasn't as good as Logan. He just kind of waited him out, waited until Logan got super weak, and then managed to exploit a weakness in Logan's form in order to get some points, and it ended in a draw. Here's what I think, okay? If Logan had just kind of stayed away from KSI a little bit in the last round, Logan would have won. I feel like Logan was kind of just feeding KSI at the end. And, that could kind of play into the theory, the conspiracy theory or whatever, that it was an intended draw and that Logan was kind of just trying to drive the punches from KSI to give him some extra points. I don't really know, man. I mean, it is what it is. It makes sense that they would have a rematch either way. That's all there really is to it. Now at the end of this video, I'm not sure anymore if it was a draw, like an intentional draw or not. I really wasn't sure anyway, but now I'm mostly just angry about the fact that they're taking down all the memes, man. You can't even upload footage of this damn thing. Just got a small message for the organizers of the event, and that includes Deji and Jake, but I'm mostly talking about Logan and KSI here and all the other people who are in charge of the copyright stuff. Screw you for not letting people make memes on this stuff. Don't you know how the internet works? Honestly, guys, I feel like there needs to be some winner for this event, so I am choosing my overall winner of the KSI versus Logan fight. And that person, ladies and gentlemen, is John friggin' Scares. Just look at that guy. This is what he looks like. Man, last time I saw him when he was coming around a tree, he was a tree. And now he's just damn. I'm just super proud of him, man. Like, he looks great. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I was hoping to include a little bit more footage from the fight, but I forgot that there being a bunch of douchebags about it. So you got what you got. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.